2025 is gearing up to be a big year for Assassin's Creed. AC Shadows kicks off the year releasing on February 14th. And you know, that's the big one. That's the one everyone knows and is expecting to play. But what if I told you 2025 and Assassin's Creed doesn't stop there? There's a whole other Assassin's Creed game set in ancient
China,
supposedly coming this year. We've got multiplayer games coming left, right, and center, and there is a high chance that we're going to get an Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Remake near the end of 2025. That's wild. Seeing it is the new year, I thought, why not kickstart this year by covering everything we're going to be seeing in detail in 2025 when it comes to the Assassin's Creed franchise. I planned out this video in advance and then found out that pretty much every other AC YouTuber under the sun has had the same idea. Who cares? Let's cover it in my own way. As Ubisoft ramp up their efforts to release as many Assassin's Creed games in as quick a succession as possible, 2025 is the first year on their roadmap of just big, bad, bougie games. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. So if you're new to this channel, The Exile, and want to stay up to date with everything Assassin's Creed Shadows and the future of Assassin's Creed, you are in the right place, my friends. Consider subscribing and let's get on with it. So going in chronological order, the first piece of Assassin's Creed content we will be getting in 2025, again, is Assassin's Creed Shadows, releasing February 14th. If you haven't been living under a rock, then you'll probably know all about this, but for the sake of the people that do live under rocks and are rock dwellers, here's the information. AC Shadows is set in feudal Japan. You will be playing as one or two different protagonists, Naoe and Yasuke. One having the more assassin approach to gameplay, the other being the more warrior approach. This game is finally returning to the Assassin Templar storyline. There is no news yet how the modern day will work in tandem with the main story. It could be subtle like it was in Mirage, or it could be very full on like it was in the earlier games and games like Origins and Odyssey. We will see. Cancel your Valentine's Day plans because this one is taking the cake. Anyway, moving on to the next game coming in 2025. Assassin's Creed Jade. Now, this is a mobile game developed by Tencent. Yeah, I know. Take that as what you will. That is going to be set in 3rd century China. Now, to my knowledge, an iPhone beta test came out last year for select players, and people got to sort of play test the game, see how it went, and we got a lot of gameplay for that, which I will be showing on screen now. It plays very, very similar to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, of course, this game is still under development from what we understand, so the way it plays could completely change. Now, for you AC Odyssey lovers out there, I do believe Cassandra makes an appearance in this game, so for those AC Odyssey lovers, that pretty much seals the deal. Now, again, this is set during a time in history where the Assassins and the Templars were not yet founded, so this character is supposedly a hidden one. You're basically going to be playing AC Odyssey Mobile Edition. That's pretty much what it is. Now, there's no news whether this game will come to console and PC. I assume if it does well on mobile, then they'll probably later, sell it to you for other platforms, maybe even Nintendo Switch, we will see. Now, the release date is TBC, to be confirmed. However, it is slated to be a 2025 release. Ubisoft or Tencent themselves haven't given any information regarding when the game will come out this year. All we got was the original teaser with the slated year of 2025, as well as the information on the game we got from playtesters posting their footage and thoughts to YouTube. Now, if you want my detailed thoughts on what AC Jade might be like, I did make a video a few months back, or it's probably like a year back at this point. Link is in the description or up there somewhere. But moving on. Now, the next Assassin's Creed game, which is again supposed to be releasing in 2025, is Assassin's Creed codenamed Invictus. Now, a lot of information for this game leaked online a few months back. Again, I covered it on a video, link up here somewhere. And from the leaked information we did receive, it's supposedly supposed to be an Assassin's Creed multiplayer game that plays very similarly to Fall Guys. Yeah, you know that game with the blobs that you jump around and you do a little team deathmatch to throw? Yeah, that's apparently what it's going to be like. Now, I assume this is going to be in the way of parkouring in an arena and you have to throw your opponent off or assassinate them like we have seen in classic Assassin's Creed multiplayer. But this time, it's going to be more overhead. You're going to have more of a top-down experience. You're going to be zoomed out more. It's going to be very Fortnite cartoony when it comes to the style. This is basically an Assassin's Creed game that's probably going to be marketed to kids. Is it the AC game that I look for? No, not really. And a lot of people kind of shared the same sentiment with me in the comments on the video I made about it. But look, we haven't seen it yet, so let's see what happens. Regarding this AC multiplayer game, Ubisoft gave us the official working title, AC Invictus, and again we got that leaked information from Jonathan, the prolific Assassin's Creed leaker. But Ubisoft themselves haven't really told us anything about this, especially a release date. But again, it's slated to potentially release this year. We'll see. Okay, the big one, the big the big one. You know that little game that broke records in 2013? Yeah, you know that pirate game? Yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Well, apparently Ubisoft are saying, yeah, well, that sold well for us and we kind of want to sell it again. So let's just like remake it. Let's just rebuild it from the ground up and let's sell it again. Now, I do have to put emphasis on the fact that this is a leaked, rumored bit of information. Ubisoft have not confirmed that there will be an Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake, but they have stated that they do have a few Assassin's Creed remakes in the works, from what I understand. We did get rumored information again about this, so it's one of those things where you have to take it with a grain of salt. It makes a lot of sense though that Ubisoft would remake AC Black Flag. Look at the failure of Skull and Bones. They want to remedy that. They want to redeem themselves from just the utter disaster that game was. Look at the utter disaster of Star Wars Outlaws. Subjectively, you might have had a really good experience with these, but the sales don't lie, the bugs don't lie, the quality doesn't lie. And again, I think Ubisoft are trying to pull a 180. They want to start making quality content. They want to be known for that like they used to be, you know, in the early 2000s, 2010s. So take a beloved game and try and improve on it. I assume that's the sort of mentality they're going for. Now, the AC Black Flag remake is rumored to be releasing near the end half of 2025. However, we know that according to Ubisoft's original plan, AC Shadows was going to have come out already. It was meant to release in October 2024. It obviously got delayed, pushed back to February 2025. So that begs the question, has the rest of their schedule now been pushed back? I don't think it's a wise business decision to release two major Assassin's Creed titles in the same year. I think you can release like a remaster the same year as you release a mainline title, or a multiplayer title the same year as your mainline title. But a remake is a much bigger deal. It's pretty much a brand new Assassin's Creed game at that point. And again, I don't think it makes business sense to release two games in the same year when one half of players are going to be still playing Shadows and not wanting to buy a new game already, and the other half of players won't want to buy Shadows because they'll want to hold off for the Black Flag remake. It makes a lot more sense to release Shadows one year and then to wait a year, release your next big game then. That being said, AC codename Hexe, which is supposedly a much darker, twisted approach to the Assassin's Creed narrative. Now, this game should be coming out in 2025, but again, because of the pushback for AC Shadows, I think all of these things will be pushed back further, and I think Hexe will likely come out end of 2026. I also made a video on the AC Black Flag remake, which you can check out up here somewhere. Speaking of AC Hexe, I also made a video on that. Check it out. I cover literally everything Assassin's Creed, if this does not prove it already. Subscribe if you don't want to miss anything. So these are the major projects we're going to hopefully see in 2025 from Ubisoft in Assassin's Creed. Of course, this is all subject to change. The proof is in the pudding, as they say with AC Shadows. It was meant to come out last year, it's now coming out this year. So look, things can be shifted, things can move around, but this is a brief outline of what we're apparently, hopefully, going to be getting in 2025. Have Ubisoft bitten more than they can chew? It's yet to be seen. Again, let's wait till we see more information, more gameplay, then we can make a more sound judgment. That's one of my problems I had in 2024. Speaking and giving my opinions on things before we've seen enough, and I'm trying to better myself in the new year. So I'll be more reserved. I'll wait, I'll see, and I'll then pounce if I feel the need to do so. But as I always say at the end of my videos, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. We'll get a conversation going and build that AC community. Once again, I do appreciate that 30,000 subscribers milestone. It's cool. I guess it's kind of cool. If you want to help me out, share my videos to people if you like me and you want, yeah. Big things coming from Assassin's Creed in the new year, and big things coming from me in the new year. Stuff that I will not yet announce. I love you guys, mate. The Father of Unsigning Guide is subscribe, like the video to let me know you want to see more just like this. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.